So it says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, it is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh have a sacrifice in Bosra," right? And Bosra is a capital city of Idumea, which Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom, basically, right? And the Edomites are known as social white people, right? So the Most High said he's going to send his curse upon Idumea. Or Bosra more specifically. So it says, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, okay? So that's what's coming for Esau and Edom, right? So I want to read this other verse, this other chapter. This is Isaiah 13 and 1. It says, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that ye may go into the gates of the nobles," right? So basically, that's why we come out on the highways and byways and we preach His truth, is because we're lifting up a banner. The banner being this word, right? Which even goes into Yahweh Shai being the word manifest. We're exalting Yahweh Shai, right? So it says, "And I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my kindness," right? So who are the sanctified ones? Sanctify, go back to the word sanctify. You also have a person, could be known by a person known as saints, right? So, and that being said, the sanctified being the saints, right? The saints, when you go into the book of Psalms, it tells you that the saints are the children of Israel, okay? So it says, "Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles," right? So basically, we gonna come out here and prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, so that we'll be taken to the gates of the nobles, right? Before the elites of this ruling class, and they're more than aware of all of the biblical prophecies taking part coming to pass. All right, that's why they've been manipulating the algorithms, all right, and coming out with more censorship on the internet, is because they understand that once this word comes out and basically goes into the ears of all the elect, that they'll be sealed and then the end will come. So basically, what they're trying to do is obstruct the end of their rulership, right? By basically making it more difficult for the word to go out. So let me read on. It says, "I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones for thine anger, for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, right? So that's what's that talking about? It's talking about the ICBMs, right? The missiles which the Most High created for the sole purpose of this man's destruction, all right? So it says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as destruction from the Almighty, right? And that's why all these things that we're seeing taking place with coronavirus, all these things, even though, hey, the elites of this system basically are utilizing the coronavirus for their own means, they don't know that they're doing the Heavenly Father's bidding, right? They're going before Satan and doing all their rituals and whatnot, and they believe that through the power they have on the left-hand side, that they're coming to accomplish their goal. But they don't know that the Heavenly Father controls the left-hand side, and they're ultimately accomplishing His goal, all right? Which is to bring the time of trouble upon this earth, okay? Jacob's trouble, all right, and our temptation to ultimately bring about the kingdom for the nation of Israel. So it says, therefore shall all hands be it says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. All right? And that's talking about when the destruction cometh. All right? Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Right? So basically talking, that's twofold. It's talking about that the destruction is going to make it as to where, hey, America's going to turn into a desert wasteland, and it's going to black out the sun, moon, and the stars. But it's also what it's talking about. It's talking about, the sun, moon, and stars denote wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So the time we're heading into, hey, this destruction is going to confound all that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding they have on their side of the spectrum. But the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to shine forth. So it says, verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, all right? Dealing with Esau, Edom, so-called white man, all right? He's going to be punished for all his wrongdoing he's done upon the earth, all right? And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. All right? I'm talking about the elect of the nation of Israel. The Heavenly Father is going to make them more holy than any man on the face of the earth. Hey, that's why it says 7 women shall take hold of one man in that day. Why? Because those men are going to be known as the elite men in time. When everything's going down, they're going to show a mental fortitude as to where the people know that, these guys, man, they know what's good. They're maneuvering through everything. And it seems like there's a spirit over them, covering them, that's allowing them to get past any form of destruction. All right? So it says in verse 13, therefore I will shake the heavens and the earth, and shall remove out of her place the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in that day his fierce anger, and it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. Right? That's how quick it's gonna be. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. And here you have a lot of people going back to their old home countries, but also you have a lot of people. You have a great exodus as well out of the cities, right? Because a lot of people don't like the fact that the restrictions based upon that's coming upon the city, so they're fleeing into outside of the city to get away from it all, right? So it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Okay? Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished, right? So these are the coming calamities that in the time that we're in, right? This is the calm before the storm. Everything is quiet and relaxed right now, but as time progresses, and even it came out, I can't remember, I read one article. You know what? I'm gonna close out because my battery's too low. But with that, man, I pray you edified. You know, hey, just keep pushing, man. Till next time, we say shalom, shalom, shalom.